Morning! Got a few. Morning, boy! Oh, hello, Johnny! Right, there we go. Right, we're a bit early, half an hour. There's people say they're going to come. Is that somebody on their way as well? Yeah, there's quite a few of us, I think, today. So usually when we have rides this big, we have marshals, tail ends. I wonder if he's had his first service and he can ride that properly. Yeah, that's lovely. Morning, Alan. Yeah, if you see Alan Ward in the group, this is Alan. Morning. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my mirror. I've got a loose.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you with the tape on the other video.
Yeah.
That's quality, that.
Well, it's not bad for 77,000 miles, is it? A loose mirror. All right, man.
77,000 miles. Look at that. Oh, what have we got there? K1300 GT, BMW. BMWs are rocking this group at the moment. They seem to be. They're everywhere. Morning!
So, how the devil are you?
Not too bad, yeah, good, thank you.
Excellent.
You have to excuse me, I'm filming. You're Mo, so you're in the group. Hello, Johnny, you all right?
Yeah, good to see you.
I'm trying to get some familiarity because people see names, don't they, in the group, and they don't know the faces. So this hopefully
I still haven't got a clue.
helps that. Exactly, exactly. And you've got to come on the ride to meet the people, but hopefully this softens the impact a bit.
People by their bikes.
That's it.
That's a good way, yeah. Yeah, it's facial recognition, it's bike recognition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hello,
Hello, mate. All right.
Hello there, I'm Ed.
Hello, Ed, I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve. All right, hiya there.
Hello, Ed. I'm
Hello.
Colin.
Colin, right.
Yeah.
I
You're
can't.
leading, are you, Ed?
Pardon?
You're leading the ride, are you?
I am today, yes, yeah. I think I know where I'm going. We'll soon find out, won't we?
USB power pack.
Oh yeah, so just in case the setup, so what I've got is separate audio.
Yeah.
Got a little audio recorder in my pocket going up to a little mic in the helmet, and I've got a power pack going into the GoPro, which is pull the battery out. So I've got 5 hours, 6 hours of recording, 128 gig card in there. So it should last the day, and I can just take the good bits out and put it all together and make it look
I'll
fabulous.
tell you what, mine, honestly, but that is, what is it 150 gig, I think, the
Yeah.
quality going through. I had to format it this morning because there's just hundreds of videos, all 2-minute clips.
Yeah.
And I've got front and rear cameras, so there was, I don't know how many gigabytes.
No.
Shit on there.
No, I've made a rule. Once I've made the video and it's up,
Yeah.
I'm formatting the
That's what
card.
I'm gonna
Just
do,
get rid of it, because otherwise you'll keep it all. I've got nowhere to put it.
Yeah.
Cloud storage is way too expensive for that. I'm just going to be brutal with it. So, all right. And hello, Melanie. Hello, you all right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Yes.
This is Melanie's bike on the 125. So you're Melanie, who is Melanie Stent, the leader of the Confidence Rides.
That's
for those who want to know. I'm actually filming, so do excuse
No,
that.
this isn't the confidence ride.
This isn't a confidence ride.
Yeah.
But when you come on one, Melanie's the one, and this is Melanie's Benelli. Look at that, beautiful. You certainly won't miss that on a ride.
We
I said, the point of it is not required.
Exactly, we don't need it. I think they could probably see that coming into Gatwick, couldn't they?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, and look, I just said on video that BMWs are rocking it. Look at this.
They make lovely boppers, don't they? Never would have thought of it years ago, but they really do.
That is something else, isn't it? What's happened? Where's it gone? I mean, it's how old is this? Oh, look at that. That's going back, isn't it?
Was it done? What did you say it done?
It's dry in the sunny bits anyway.
How many miles?
129.
129,000 he's done.
129,000 miles. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? Wow.
Good, isn't it?
That's stunning.
It's like it's just come out the bike shed.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, that's too good to ride, isn't it? That's the problem with it. Yeah. Wow.
So how many we got today? Any ideas?
Well, 10 were going, 18 were interested. That usually translates to somewhere
Well,
between
not going,
5 and
yeah.
40.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like that, unfortunately. Nicky D's isn't particularly a big venue, So, but there is Oasis just down the road as well. That's so they've got loads of tables. So, if it,
I can't remember which one was which.
Where is that?
so Nicky D's, if you as you're coming along the Lyd Road, you're going towards Lyd. There's a caravan park and a cafe just on the side there. And I've not been before, but Alan's been a few times. Everyone rates it. Good food, good service, good prices. It's out the way.
I've been, but I've not had breakfast yet.
Ah, you've not had breakfast. So, you know, when people say breakfast is amazing, we'll be the judge, won't we?
Also, there's not too many trees there, so the road should dry up quite quickly.
I'm hoping so.
Open on the marshes, isn't it?
So I did notice on the St Helens, the Park Road, at the top of the park, Alexandra Park, there's a roundabout, and as you go along Settlescombe Road North, there's a huge diesel spill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, I rode over it, didn't notice, but I saw it, and I've got it on film, so I need to just tag that in and report it to East Sussex.
Around that area then.
So just avoid, but... Oh. Morning! Oh, that's Laura, yeah. I won't film. She doesn't like being on camera.
Do you want someone to be a tailgate Charlie or what?
Yeah, I think given the numbers, we're probably going to need a tail.
Happy tail.
You happy to do that? What are you riding?
I'm on my 5 lane today.
Oh,
Just to say you confuse you.
just, you know, which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Black and white.
That's your Saturday bike, okie dokie. Yeah, so the idea being that we were going to go towards, go via Fairlight and Winchelsea to pick up the Rye Road, go to Canberra and go the back way to Nicky D, sort of anti-clockwise, and from after breakfast then head to Headcorn and then back down the A21.
Because we've got a couple of 125s with us now, haven't we? So
Yeah, so I don't know if the 125s just want to come up front behind me, and then I can just, as long as you're in my visibility.
I'll stay behind them, won't you? It's okay.
Perfect.
Are you doing? What about sort of drop-offs at junctions? Or we should be alright, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, it depends who shows. I don't think the numbers are huge, and we're not going to be going fast enough under the conditions. So we've got 125s, we've got wet roads, we're not going to be going fast. If we do split, and I notice that I can't see a particularly bright bike behind me, are you visible as a tail? I can spot you, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if I can't see you, then we just stop. But it's a straightforward route. So it's gonna be through Fairlight to Winchelsea, along Pet Level, and then when we get to Rye,
It's the Canberra road.
we'll turn right into Canberra.
Part through Canberra, that
I know,
twisty
yeah,
road.
That's it, all the twisty roads, to Lyd, and then Lyd to Nicky D's.
And that's the Lyd to Hyde Road, is it?
That's the one.
Yeah, I know where we're going anyway.
Yeah.
You know, eventually you come to junction.
So and then
I'm happy just sort of tell.
yeah, absolutely.
that's fine.
Hello, you all right, Stuart? You all right?
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello, Johnny.
yours?
No.
Yeah, this chap.
Very nice.
Getting all the attention with that bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you can go home now. Oh, dear.
Right, now some of them have messaged. I better check my messages, because what happens is people say they're coming right at the last minute. So we normally give 5-10 minutes grace before we go. But it's there's lots of reasons why people are delayed coming out on a ride. Let me just check. We don't want that. So no messages at the moment. Notifications. Okay. Right, who have we got over there? No, I don't think they're with us. So yeah, just to explain the rides, we've got Johnny on the Fireblade, who's going to be tail end. So he's the one who stays at the back and makes sure everybody's gathered up. And if there's any issues with anyone on the ride, he'll stop and support accordingly. So Alan's going to get himself some tape, something to fix his bike with. He's got mirror issues at the moment. That's what happens when you ride an old Yamaha. Cracking bike though, it goes on forever. So yeah, there's some people that said they're going to be here a bit later. Maybe they're trying to get here for 10:30.
I'll have another fag then.
Oh, time to smoke if you smoke. I've had a coffee. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is just going to roll for pretty much the whole sort of 3-4 hours or so, and then I just clip out
And then edit it, yeah.
clip out the good bits, yeah, all the sniffs and the coughs, you know, and all that, and the bumps when you go, ow! I'll get rid of those.
Can you leave them in?
Oh, yeah, I mean, there is some comedy value in that. I think I did it in that other video I posted where I went over the Battle Railway lines.
Oh yeah.
And that was like, I mean, you know, it's because I'm used to having someone to talk to as well, so...
You're not always aware of when you call yourself an idiot, are you? Things like that.
That's
and you
the thing.
Think,
It's funny,
God, I actually talk to myself quite a bit.
Yeah, I do.
Hear my engine over everything, so it's all right. I don't hear it on mine.
because my group, my fast Sunday morning group,
Yes.
kind of know you, don't they? You know Damon Sargent.
Oh, yeah.
And Pete,
Yeah.
obviously.
So, yeah, Pete lives opposite me up the road, so I see Pete fairly frequently.
Yeah.
I hadn't long moved into that sort of area, and it's a lovely spot. And yeah, when I saw motorcycles, I thought, you know what, when that's out of warranty or needs an MOT, or I know I've got somebody who's highly recommended. Everyone loves Pete, so he's a great neighbour to have. Right, so we've got some more bikes turning up, haven't we? Look at this. So Alan's returned. So I watched Alan's video fix when he repaired his mirror. Look at that. Ah, so there's Christian on the GS there. Happy?
No, I can't fix it here. I've just stuck it together again. It's normally there's a bolt in there, but it's riveted, so I haven't got my hammer and my anvil with me. So.
Yeah. You need a BMW.
Well, yeah, but then I'd have to have the clutch rebuilt every couple of weeks. What's the plan, Stan?
Well, the idea being on the route, I'll have a little. What's the time?
What we're doing for marshalling?
So, yeah, that's the thing. So at the moment, it depends on the numbers. It looks like we're going to do a bit of marshalling. The idea being we've got Johnny on the Fireblade at the back, his tail end.
Yeah.
We're heading out towards Fairlight Winchelsea way. We're going to go sort of anti-clockwise. So we're going to be going that way to Rye, and then we're going to be picking up the Canberra Road and going through Lids and then to Nicky D's that way around.
Yeah.
And then heading on to Headcorn, which is virtually through Tenterton, all close that way, isn't it? So, yeah, just a little wiggle. The roads aren't particularly great.
I mean, last one I did with you, Alex seemed to be doing all the marshalling. Does he need a bit of help?
Yeah, it is a stress. I've had to marshal 20 people on my own before.
Stand on his toes. But, you know, if he wants some help, I'll muck in.
Rightio. Yeah, I mean, if need be, absolutely. I'll have a word with him and see what he says in terms of the numbers. But yeah,
it's going to be fun getting from the back to the front on these greasy, wet roads.
That's the problem. And yeah, I think under these conditions we'll probably just go nice and slowly, nice and steady. We've got Mel on the 125, so she's really the yardstick. She's the barometer for the speed of the ride.
That little girl there.
Ah, right. Got some buddies.
I don't know, I can't remember the names.
She's Rocky.
She's Rocky.
Rocky, yeah.
There's another one too.
On this thing.
Yeah, I saw that lady moving hers.
Yeah.
So she's quite steady as shit.
So yeah, so it's just going to be nice and steady. Mel's going to be behind me, and we'll just take it nice and easy. There's no particular rush. If we get broken up, as long as I can see Johnny. Looking at these numbers, it could have. I think the weather's probably put a few people off. It looked like it was going to be a 30 strong ride. So
it's not wet.
No, when coming south, the sun's shining off the road, it's like a mirror.
yes,
Can't see cars come in.
this is it. I don't blame people for not attending. Under the circumstances, I just yeah.
First thing it was wet, last night it was wet.
Yeah.
But
Well, this morning pouring down, but it's drying up beautifully. We'll just ride accordingly, take it easy. It's a great number as well. We're not too big, are we?
no.
And hopefully no more rain. I think there's a bit of rain tonight. Tomorrow's ride's probably going to be a bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
But right, let's have a look. See some of these other bikes that we've got here. Look at that! Wow. Doesn't get any more classic than that, does it?
No, it's the rivet.
Oh, there's Christian there. We've got, wow, GS Adventure. Yeah, it's very similar to my V-Strom in terms of its proportions.
Oh, look, pass me test.
Yeah. And what else have we got? Ah, so we've got Alec Kelly on his Ninja. Look at that, beautiful. And that exhaust as well. I think this is Rockies. That's a great bike, look at that. Wow. So Ken mentioned he'd be here about 10:30, so we'll wait for Ken. Right, let's just go and see the boss. This is Alec Kelly for the group, in case anybody wants a face to a name. I'm recording, I know, right?
Are you thinking of going soon?
Get suited and
Yeah, we will be. We're just waiting for Ken Turner, who's going to be here. He says bang on, so we'll expect that.
Organised.
And in terms of the numbers, it
Large numbers, isn't it?
yeah, it could have been huge. I think this is, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a ripe number, that, isn't it, for a ride?
Okay.
So I was just thinking in terms of marshalling, in terms of sort of organising, we're not going to be going particularly fast.
No.
And the route was going to be head along the seafront, go to Fairlight, Pet Level, Win Chelsea, get to the Rye, go on the Canberra Road through Lyd to Nicky D's that way.
Yeah.
Sort of anti-clockwise, and then from Nicky D's we'll head onto Headcorn, which is just Appledore, Tenterden, that
I
way
won't be
through.
doing that bit, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
I've got a few things to do this afternoon.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll just be out there riding. So I think it'll be nice and steady. As long as I can see this Honda, I'm not going to miss that too easy. Then I think we'll all be good. So it's just a case of waiting for Ken. Oh, we've got somebody else with us.
Or not?
Sorry?
Do you want me to mark some corners or?
Oh, if you'd like to, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean,
can do that.
I'm just aware though, marshalling means, increasing your pace on slippery roads, and it worries me.
No, I won't be doing anything stupid.
No, I mean.
What's that? It's going to do
So yeah, Alex, happy to marshal, but the trouble, I mean, I'd say the numbers are fairly small.
So I'll be at the back on that.
Right, I do.
So when you see that, I'll just give you a wave.
Yeah,
saying,
right, no problem.
So I'm just going to put my vest on as well, so I'm seen at the front there. Morning, Lee. Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's all good. So we're just sort of organising ourselves and that. We've got a couple more on the way, and then off for this Nicky D, see what it's all about. But yeah, we can hear you coming. That sounds lovely. Have you done anything different?
No, I bought it like it.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's probably determined to compare a pair of exhaust.
Absolutely. What a colour though, look at that, yeah.
It's had a bit of a bafflectomy.
So we've got another BMW XR, there we go, that's Briggs, Patrick Briggs and his wife. So yeah, we've got Patrick, and then I think we've got Ken as well.
Yeah.
Now is this, no, they're not one of ours. No, they're not with us.
I saw those two on the way down here.
Yeah, so he's just bought that XR. He had a Ducati Multistrada 950.
Oh, yeah.
And he's chopped it in for the XR. For a bit more, Shazam, for want of a better term. It's because the performance is night and day. I mean, my old V-Strom, I love the bike to pieces, but performance-wise, the XR is in leagues and leagues and leagues above. It really, really is.
Did you ring the cafe?
So I haven't done yet. Sorry, in the way there. Because I was waiting for the numbers. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is make that call just as, because we've got Dan has turned up, hasn't he?
They can fit us in if they're empty, but otherwise we're going to have to sit outside.
Yeah, I mean, if we
it's
do,
like this.
or we go to Oasis and maybe split the group, because it's only a mile apart.
Yeah. Just see what they say.
Yeah, that's fine.
The food's better at Nicky's.
So we've also got, so I don't know whether they're with us, those two aren't. No. Oh, look at these. It's the old timers. But we've got another XR BMW, we've got Patrick. So I'll call,
Yes. Oh, yeah, I thought I recognised
yeah,
you.
Alan Ward,
Yeah.
so Lee Guttridge.
Lee.
We've got Terry Beeden. I'll introduce you to Terry. Right. So, given the numbers have crept up quite considerably. Are they coming in too? Yeah, we've got somebody else as well. Okay. That looks like... Is that Luke? It does. It looks like Luke Miles from the group. Have we got somebody else coming in as well? No, they're not coming in. It's Terry. So we've got Patrick, we've got Terry. Are they coming with us? We'll say no for now. So there's 2, 3, 4. Morning! What? Yeah. 5, 6, 7. Hey, hello Christian, you alright? I'm just counting numbers and calling the CAF just to make sure they can take us.
I didn't recognise, I thought, where's the edge?
I know, right? I'm filming. I thought I'd just try and put some faces to names in the group and make it a bit easier for people to come into the group and approach us and say hello and just get involved, really. While we can, you know, while we can. So,
the raters are here. Sally turning up?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not so sure. Not so sure. Can't remember whether she said she was going to pilly and repeat or come, or she's busy on a Saturday morning serving at the Airstream. Not entirely sure. So we'll give it 2 minutes plus 5 and head out.
What sort of route are we doing?
So the idea was we're going to be heading along the seafront. We're going to be going Fairlight, Pet Level, Winchelsea. Then we're going to be heading to Rye, Canberra. Yeah. So we're doing an anti-clockwise route to Lyd and then Nicky D's Cafe, and then beyond that we're going to be heading through Appledore, Tenterden to Headcorn Aerodrome. They've got the Harvard there, the Spitfire. Hopefully on a day like today we might get skydivers as well, and then back down the 28 and the 21. So yeah, nice round route. We'll be stopping up north, which is nearer your neck of the woods.
Yeah, I peeled off up that way.
Perfect.
No point came back in and all the way back.
I know.
So I just peeled off where burning.
Right.
No worries.
Rightio. Okay, morning Ken, you alright?
Not too bad.
Good. Right, I'm just counting numbers and calling the cafe.
Just about made it time. I sent the message saying we'll be here at 10:30, so.
That's alright. No, well you're the last one. We're 10:29. Hello Sharon, good morning. So yeah, I'll give them a call and see. So we've got, so what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What have we got there? So we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Morning. And we've got Terry Beeden. So in the group, this is Terry Beeden. If you don't know his face, there we go. That's what he looks like. Beautiful. Morning, Terry. So that's 22 riders. We've got Johnny French on the CBR as tail.
Cool.
And we've got Alec marshalling in the high vis.
I'm not for the full ride. I'm going to get back.
Of course you have. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, what we're going to be doing is just plodding along. The roads are a bit greasy, a bit wet. It was going to be Fairlight, Pet, Winchelsea that way. We're going to pick up the Canberra road, then head that way around to Lyd and then Nicky D's, and then beyond that to Headcorn. So yeah, people are picking up and dropping off as they go.
I'll probably go off at Rye because I've got to be back by sort of after 11.
Yeah, of course you have. That's absolutely fine.
Hello, mate.
Yeah.
How are you all right?
Right, let me just call Nicky D's. So we've got 22 and I think perhaps, yeah, 23. We've got somebody else, so let's just do
I'm going to come in part way.
Are you going?
Welcome to the Tesco mobile voicemail service.
Right, so the cafe are not answering. That implies they've probably got customers and are busy serving. So the answer to that is we'll turn up, and if morning Dan, if they can't squeeze us in, there is some outside seating, but if not, there is a cafe a mile away, which is actually on the way to Headcon, so we'll just do that instead. So I think we're ready to go. I'm just going to whack the high vis on. Morning, morning. Keys. There we go. Right, I'll pop this on so people can see me from a distance, which is always good. I can wear it, that is. Oh, do apologise, sorry. Perfect. It's a great bike.
She'd be able to film that.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
You alright?
Morning. Mel, I need your help. I can't. I've done this all wrong way round, haven't I? Is it working?
That's it.
Thank you.
You had it tacked in through the sleeve.
Right, that'll be why. There we go. Right, I think it's probably, we've got 10:33, I think we can call that, can't we?
Yeah.
Right, hopefully nothing comes the wrong way, traffic-wise. Right, morning everyone. Just to let you know, who's who, what's what, where we're going. The idea is we're going to Nicky D's near Lyd as a cafe. I'll be up front, so you'll be able to see me. We've got a couple of marshals, so we've got Alec, you won't miss Alec, and where's Terry gone? Where's Terry? Oh, there's Terry Beeden. So you're coming for part of the journey, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting off at Rye.
So you're dropping off at Rye. Okay, so the idea being that we're going to head along the seafront, go towards Fairlight, Pet Level, Winchelsea, Rye, Camber, Lyd, and then the cafe, and then beyond that it'll be Headcon. So, oh, sorry, I'm in the way.
Yeah.
There you go, sir. I know. So yeah, it's going to be a steady ride. I've been out. There's diesel up by Siddlescombe Road North. It's awful on the roads. It's wet, and the leaves in the countryside are a bit iffy. So, be a nice steady pace. And we've got our tail end, which I believe is Johnny on the CBR Fireblade. So if you lose Johnny, you're lost. Right, should we go? Let's rock and roll. Oh, great bike.
Poorly.
Oh, what's happened?
My dad.
Got scratched. Set the paint shop. I'll have it back next week.
Oh,
Do you know it's obsolete? If we want any parts for our bike, even yours, being only 2 years old,
you can't get these parts.
obsolete.
How about that?
You can get it in plain primed.
Oh, okay, paint it accordingly.
Yeah.
Right.
But obviously mine's fucking 4 colours.
Why don't they make parts you know, this whole thing about keeping bikes on the road, keeping vehicles repairable. Land Rover, for example, are one of the greenest, cleanest vehicles because they're recycled more than any other vehicle. They're 30, 40 years old, still running. You know, the engine on this will go forever, same as that Yamaha Phaser of Alan's, 70 odd thousand miles. It's as old as I am and it's still going.
Your Bluetooth's hanging off.
Ah, that's all right, we'll get that back on. There we go. Okie dokie, right, so I've got the learners behind me, and yeah, Johnny's tail, so it's a bigger turnout than we perhaps expected, so let's get going. Right, have I got my gloves? So yeah, you can see from the group, the makeup, there's a lot of different people here. Right, where to? Favourites. Don't see my favourites, do you? Look at these. Calf. That is not good for my figure. Look at these go. So yeah, simple ride out this morning. It's drying out beautifully as well. So we've got Marshalls, we've got Terry, there we go, I think let's go. We've got Alec, they're quite visible. Yeah, so it's always one of people's fears, wet roads on motorbikes. It's just one of those things that people decide to ride or not to ride accordingly. So look at that there, like that. All these hungry bikers. Hello Terry! Wow, that poor chap's got a job to do. Is he just going to run me over? I don't think so. Make the turns. Oh, that's a great person driving one of those down these lanes. That's a big vehicle. But big stuff needs recovering too. Just ask Terry. Oh dear, he's complaining. Yeah, if this is where the bus is broken down, this is where you've got to go. What choices you've got? Because this is a bus route. And buses break down. reasons. That's why we have to be kind. That poor bucket, he's having a bad day. That guy's having to turn around now. look at that. It's a case of who dares. Wow. Okay. Not entirely sure. I'm expecting this weight of traffic. But the name of the game now is to get in there and get served. So yeah, there's Johnny, there's Alec, all here. Right.